Hey, how's it going? My name's Connor Lorber, and today I'm going to be showing you how to grade portraits in Adobe Lightroom. So, I have this portrait of my brother that I took, and we're going to be turning this image into something a little more color graded and a bit of a cinematic look like this. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust my white balance. I shot this raw, and I want this to be tinted a little bit towards the cooler side of things. I'm just going to pull back into the blues a little bit. And this is totally up to preference. If you want to go for a warmer, more sunny look, you could push it towards the yellows. But for the effect that I'm chasing, I'm going to go for a colder look. And I might even push it towards the greens a little bit, but not too much. Usually I like to push things towards the magenta, but in this case, I think the green's going to complement the nature background quite nicely. I'm going to bump up the contrast about 20, not too much. I'm going to pull back the highlights about halfway. Shadows I'm going to boost, so you can get the detail on the forehead where his hat is creating a shadow. So I'm just going to boost those about halfway. My whites, I actually kind of want to boost a little bit, get a little bit of the glow in his skin. Not too much where it's overpowering, but I don't want his face to be flat. I'm gonna actually bump up the highlights just slightly. In the blacks, I'm gonna pull down a little bit just to add some contrast. And after that, I'm gonna go back up to my contrast and just add a little more. Clarity, I'm gonna add some of that. It's a male's face, and clarity often works good, giving sharp lines in the face. So I'm just gonna boost that to about 20. I don't want to do it too much to make an unnatural look. There we go. I'm going to up the vibrance. I'm going to down the vibrance. I want it to be a slightly desaturated look, but I still want there to be some color. I'm just going to bump down the saturation to about the same. Okay, and let's go before and after. So here the subject's popping, or he's separated from the background a little more. In this one, the face is kind of flat. It looks like there's almost a sheen over the lens. And here we've brought out the detail, and we're drawing the eye to the subject a little more. Okay. Next, I'm going to go down to my HSL, and I'm going to play around with the colors in the background and the overall color of the picture. So I see there's some green back there. I think I want to push that maybe a little darker or a little lighter. Yeah, I want it to be a little lighter. I want it to blend in a little bit more with the blank space right here. There's some tree leaves. I want it to blend in. I think this is tree branches back here. I'm just gonna go through all the colors and see how it affects the picture. And you see in his glasses, there's a bit of a blue tint. So I want to take that out. I want it to match more to his skin tone. So if I play with the blue slider, you can tell that there's color in the glasses and on the hat a little bit. I'm going to push it towards purple just slightly to try to negate the blue. And the purple, I'm going to push towards the magenta. And what that does is it takes out the blue a little bit. Before we added the color and after we adjusted the color. Not much of a difference, but there's some subtle adjustments that I like. Where we're going to see the major differences is going to be in our split toning. Now this is the way to really create an overall grade for the picture. So I think I want my highlights to be a warmer color in the yellow somewhere. And I'm just boosting the color all the way to find what I want to push it to. And I think I like somewhere between the yellow and the green, right around there. Maybe a little more to the yellow. Okay, my shadows, I want those to be cold. So that's creating some contrast color-wise between warm and cold in the picture. And I think I'm going to do a kind of a darker blue, maybe right around there somewhere. And now I'm just going to back off on the saturation for both of them to make it more subtle. And I think I want to push it overall more towards the... This is a hard choice. I think I want to push them a little bit towards the highlights, just slightly. Maybe boost the saturation in both. And okay, that's pretty much all I'm going to do. If we look at before and after, it definitely creates a mood to the picture, and you can create the mood however you want it. You could choose totally different colors. It's all just artistic preference. But this is just a quick way to create a portrait in Lightroom. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.